going to make a bed for a doll using floral wire from the dollar store, wire cutters, needle nose pliers, fabric, and a needle and thread. I start by taking some floral wire and stretching it out. This can be found in the craft section at the dollar store. I like this wire because it is thick and it's still easy to bend by hand. I start by cutting the wire into 3 pieces. Each package of wire is 6 feet long, so each piece should be about 2 feet. I take all 3 pieces and hold them tight, then begin twisting them around each other to make one of the legs for the bed. Using needle nose pliers, I begin to curl the ends to make the feet. For the wires at the top, I turn one to go down the side of the bed, one across the back, and then one going straight up. Open 3 more packages of wire and repeat to make 4. Take 2, decide on the width of the bed and place them that far apart. This is about 7 inches wide. Then begin twisting the 2 wires together. Twisting the wire makes it stronger. However, you do need to be careful. There are sharp edges and adult supervision is recommended. Take the other 2 legs and repeat. Then take the 2 ends and bring them together. I am spacing them about 11 inches apart. Then wrap the wire just as before to connect them. And now it is starting to look like a bed frame. Right here we could use a little more stability. So I take my 5th package of wire and weave it from side to side and curl the ends to get rid of the sharp edges. This can hold the doll's weight. However, if you want it to be a little more stable, you can always add more wire. And the lines going across make the bed able to support the mattress. And now we can take the remaining ends and curve them and twist them together, curling the wire. I'm not trying to bend it into a perfect design. I want it to be very whimsical and free form. It kind of reminds me of growing golden vines. I repeat at the top of the bed, only this time I may need to add a little more wire to make the headboard taller. I like to start by framing the section first, then I bend it into some kind of shape, whatever shape I want the headboard to be. Then begin twisting the wire from side to side, curling the ends as I go to make the headboard for the bed, completing our dollar store bed. Now let's add some bedding. I am going to use fabric from old sheets. I love using items I already have around the house. It helps to cut down the cost and to recycle unused items. To make a mattress, I cut a piece of felt that is a little larger than the bed. Place it onto a sheet and cut out 2 rectangles around it. Using a needle and thread or a sewing machine, sew all the way around the edge, leaving an opening so we can turn it inside out between the 2 layers of the sheet. Sew the opening closed, place it onto the bed so the dolls have somewhere soft to sleep. If the doll can bend its knees, I tend to make the beds a little shorter than they should be. I know that's bad, but it saves space, it saves materials, and you would be surprised what a difference an inch makes in a dollhouse. And she can still get a good night's rest, just curl up or sleep on an incline. And I would like to add a little more wire to this bed. Presently, this is 6 packages of 6-foot wire. I just want to fill in the headboard a little more and add some more support. However, I depleted my dollar store of gold wire, and now I have to wait for them to restock. In the meantime, we can go ahead and finish the bedding. I am going to make a comforter using this pretty floral striped sheet. I want the comforter to be plush, so I'm going to cut a rectangle of white fleece, cut a rectangle of white sheet that is slightly larger than the fleece, then cut a rectangle of the printed fabric. Make sure the printed fabric is facing down, so the sheets are good side to good side. Place the fleece on top, sew all the way around the edges just as before, leaving an opening so it can be turned inside out. Before turning it, I trim off the excess, then flip it inside out, sew the opening closed to make the comforter. I gotta find more wire. I'll be right back. I went to another dollar store. It was a little farther away, but I found 3 more. So I'm just going to remove the bedding and add a little more wire. There we go. That's better. Remake the bed. Make smaller rectangles and squares using coordinating fabrics. Add fluff. Sew the opening closed to make pillows. Add our bow pillow from a previous video for a little sparkle to complete the look. So overall, this bed cost me $9 for the floral wire from the dollar store. And for the bedding, I used stuff that I already had to add something new to the dollhouse. And you're done.
Happy crafting!
To give a shout out to me and Savvy. What's up? I can't believe I finally got my own room. After years of sharing a room with my sister, I don't know what to do. Yippee.
Sophie's dreaming again.